Hello.
Mr. Pep, I haven't seen you in a while now.
Yeah, it's like very long time.
It's almost time for me to go to school now.
Yeah.
It's like a
When
few
when
more days.
when you start the 2 more days?
No, 9 more days. 9 more days.
9 more days.
Yeah, 9 more days.
Okay.
And I'm about to go back to school.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
about your family when they will
They'll
be
be coming back on Sunday.
Sunday
So
this week?
yes, this week. So
Oh,
probably like in the next 5 days, 4 days.
okay.
Yeah.
Good. So just 2 weeks, right? They went there like 2 or 3 weeks, I guess.
They went there 3 weeks and something in a few days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I stay here 3 weeks and some in a few days too. So boring. Oh yeah, that time you didn't tell me like which day you're going to the cafe, so I didn't know. And
Ah,
then
mm,
my auntie called me to go somewhere. That's
mm,
why I'm busy.
okay.
Yeah, I could have met you, but like you're
Maybe next Sunday, next weekend. Like this weekend, I guess, not next this weekend.
this week.
Yeah, this weekend I will be there again in Phnom Penh.
Okay.
Yeah. So today you have anything in mind to discuss? Just random topic, pick it up and talk.
How's your the trip? You know the trip you sent to me. The you say you went to an airport. I think so.
Yeah, it's like a round trip from
Yeah.
Reap to Siempang, Stang Trai, like and then come back again.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's this thing for?
It's a research site. We have one more research site in Simpang district. So
Oh,
yeah, we do research at
so you came here for research.
yeah. So
Like
those
research about what?
it's a malaria, malaria.
Oh, malaria. Oh,
Yeah.
malaria.
So they
Oh,
do like trials kind of medicine. They want to find out more whether
yeah.
they increase the dose of the tena tenoq tenaquins Tefinaquine or something is the name of the medicine that they use to kill the um Vivax malaria.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Malaria.
Yeah, that to kill the we call the what do we call the to kill the parasite in the liver.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like do they like test your blood too or
Yeah, they have
what?
a lot of procedures, a lot of process during the test. When they got the malaria, then they have to join the study. They have to
Hmm?
agree with the study. They need to be followed up for a month.
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months for the patient. And they
Yeah.
gonna come and test bloods, take the blood sample, and they test like everything. And
Yeah.
after taking medicine, they test urine, they test, yeah, a lot of things. A lot of things.
Oh.
Because it is
Do
like
they like
uh,
do they teach them to like stop the malaria, like stop the
yeah.
mosquito?
No, no, not stop the mosquito, but like they want to know whether the medicine is like effective when we increase the dose or
Hmm?
not.
Oh,
Because we have a lot of kind of medicines. Some medicine they take 7 days. Some medicine
yeah.
they take 14 days. So which is a lot for the patient, you know.
Yeah.
But radical cure, we call radical cure to like completely cure the the Vivax from the liver. So
Oh.
those medicine are so difficult for the patient because they take
Mm.
7 days and other they take 14 days. But this one is
Yeah.
only one dose, only one single dose. So, but
I see.
the dose is like It's different. For before it's like 350 milligrams. So
Yeah.
they think it is not enough dose to kill the
Yeah.
parasite. That's why they want to increase more, up to 450 milligram.
Is that like the maximum or the minimum?
It's the
The
maximum.
force. Oh, maximum.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's why they want to compare between the normal dose that they have before with the higher, little bit higher dose now.
Oh.
That is the study about, and it take maybe like 4 years over there.
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years to, because now we have less malaria now.
Yeah, yeah,
We plan to eliminate malaria. The CNM, the national
yeah.
Cambodian national want to eliminate malaria as soon as possible. So
I
so we have less malaria.
like you were gone like 1 week, one full week or two
Yeah, like
weeks.
like 1 weeks over there.
Just helping patient and stuff, right?
It the training, it kind of starting the training to train the staff over there, our staff over there.
Yeah,
Actually, they know from the other projects. That's why the
yeah.
training is a little bit faster. But if they are really new to the project, then the training we may need 2 to 3 or 4 weeks. But when they already familiar with the project, they just like refreshing training. So those are doctors from different um, countries that they come together and provide the training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
so how's
we have one
your day?
doctor from
Huh?
Nepal as well. One doctor is over there. Two doctors. One is Cambodian doctor, another one is Nepali doctor.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. So like worldwide doctors.
Yeah, they do the research for different countries, like two
Yeah,
studies die in Thailand, one
yeah.
in Laos, and I think one in Cambodia and another one, I forgot it. So 3 or 4 countries. They want to do in Myanmar as well, but it's not possible to do it because of the
Mm-hmm.
political crisis over there. So
Yeah, yeah. It's a
doing
lot
it.
of like
Yeah.
war and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. They're still going on. So we cannot do it.
No.
And what about you? Been like weeks. How is everything?
Um,
Let
I
me know
was
your
forced to
progress.
like, oh, I read quite a lot of page, like, cause I got nothing to do. Like, I'm so bored. And
Mm-hmm.
like this time. So I just read like about 80 page, 90 page, something like that.
Good.
Yeah, that's my progress so far. And I was forced to like clean the whole house.
Good.
I don't like it, but yeah,
Yeah, but that is a life skill, you know. That is life skills.
yeah, but it's boring.
Yeah.
I have to move this thing, move that thing, clean this
Yeah.
thing, all those stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
So how have you been so far?
I've been good actually, but only a little bit tired because I've been travels a lot and I kind of
Yeah.
rush, always rush. Work with the team is like rush because they need to
Oh,
go
so wait,
back to
they
Bangkok.
have like what limited time?
Yeah, yeah, they have limited time. They have tight schedules and a lot of
Ah,
presentation, and I have to be there, translate, like go back and forth with the normal presentation, like a lot of different procedures. I have to go to the
mm-hmm.
lab to provide some translate in the lab for the lab team who work in the lab and come back and like moving around. We have people there as well, but it's still going back and forth. But it's fun.
Tiring.
I can learn a lot from the training as well.
Well, I don't think I got any other topic.
Yeah, then we
Oh,
can
okay.
We can read the book.
Okay, sure. Oh, did you attend the what you call it celebration? I think yesterday.
No, no, it's
The
not interest. It's
the
not at all. People might think I'm a negative something, but I cannot join.
oh
It's just a waste of my time.
yeah, I
I
see.
I don't see any kind of vision that they have in developing this kind
Mhm.
of canals, water canals. And I don't want to
Yeah,
talk about it because it really hot topic. But
yeah,
you will alive and you will see in the next, let's say the next 10 years, 5 years,
yeah.
not 10 years is you will see nothing will, will happen.
So like no progress.
Yeah. I mean their planning is like 4 years, but I know
Mm.
after 4 years when they finish, then they hope the water canal is gonna provide economics like this, like that, but
Yeah, yeah.
you will see nothing. And I just see
Oh.
the map and everything. It's like the water canal is not straight enough. I
Mm-hmm.
they move a little bit like that. I have never seen in my whole life that any country like dig this kind of long distance canal and not straight enough. So in the world,
Mm-hmm.
when they want to do something like this, they have to do it in very straight one. So to minimize the cost, minimize the maintenance, minimize like everything. Even
Mm-hmm.
maybe the expense is maybe more because we're gonna pay to the other, like to pay for the people who will affect from this. Maybe a lot of money, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be a long-term kind of plan that is low minimal maintenance costs. So when
Mm-hmm.
the canal is not straight, the water
Yeah.
flow may affect the other side, and it's gonna yeah, a lot of things. I have no idea why they don't even think about it. But they are like big brands, so I don't have any comment. Just wait and see. And a lot of
Oh.
like still not provide enough like because when digging this kind of big project like that, it's gonna affect a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
They might move their house, they might lose their land, they might lose their kind of any kinds of property. Then the government or those company need to pay back, compensate. But I didn't hear anything about it yet. But we will see and like wait and see for those people will cry after they doing the job. Let's see. Because a lot of people will lose their house, lose their, you know, and that is just other things. But the canal itself for the long-term development is not gonna last long.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one more thing is like we don't have any agriculture producers to carry now. So if they
Mm-hmm.
want to do that, they have to work harder on agricultures and they have to find market from now on. Within this 4 year, they have to do a lot of work. Otherwise, the canal ready, then we still have nothing to export. I mean, we still have less producers, agriculture producers to export to the other countries. So if we still have less, then what is the use of the $1.7 billion canals that we spend BOT, build, operate, and transfer from Chinese company and yeah. So that is what I give you a little bit of the comments about it. I cannot speak longer than that or more than that, deeper than that, because this country is not good to talk. You can talk in the school a little bit, but not in the public.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. It's
Yeah.
like if they hear it, they can like report it and then
Yeah.
yeah.
That is the things. Yeah, and you have the question about the what is it? The
Oh yeah,
influence,
those pages sent to you, I don't really understand when I read it.
the circle of concern is like
Yeah, the circle of
yeah,
influence.
yeah, if the circle of concern and a circle of influence, I think that is, simple thing to understand. If if because this is like two thing in one place. If you are living, you are surround yourself in the circle of concerns, and the circle of concern is bigger and bigger, then it's gonna press you down, like press you, so that you will be like more concerned, like that. And if you are
Like, can you give me
if you are the influence from the inside, you can influence the other people. It's like that.
yeah? Can you give me like an example?
For example, like let's say you're concerned about your future, you worry about this and that all the time. So you are surrounded yourself with a lot of concerns, but you never take your time to develop yourself, to fight back. I mean, like to fight back to the situations. Then you are will surrounded by the concern. The concern will like suppress yourself more and more. But if you are ready, you can break it out. You can learn, you can study hard, you can work hard. So influence back to those concerns. So the concern circle will not be have power on you anymore. You are the person who will influence back to the outside. Even one or two direct ways that you can influence back, you can make the concern disappear, like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can read like here. Our children problem at work, national debts, nuclear war, we would separate those from things in which have no particular um, mental or emotional involved by creating a circle of concerns. And then we go back here, look at the thing that within our circle of concern. It's become apparent that there are something over which we have no real control and other that we can do about it. So when something that is we cannot control, we just let it go, we forget it. And then something we have to focus on something that we can control, and then we can focus on it. So we could identify those concerns in a letter group by what is it? Circumscribing with them within a smaller circle of influence by determining which of this circle is focus of most of our time and energy. We can discover much about degree of our proactivity. So the circle of influence will be bigger when we are more proactive. Then the circle of influence will be smaller. So if the circle of influence is bigger and bigger, then our circle of influence will be smaller and smaller. So it like two opposite ways. If you are in the circle of concern, then you cannot develop yourself. But if you are in the circle of influence, then you keep develop yourself, you keep proactive from all habit 1, 2, 3, 4 until 7, then
Yeah.
you are in the circle of influence. You influence back to those problems.
Mm-hmm.
The problem here is not about like everything. It's about something that you can control, like in your hand that you can control. Your future, your study, your work, something like that. Yeah. So you can read more.
Okay. Do I send you the page or I just read?
You read until page, what is it now? You said 80, 90
I'm
now?
on 100. I'm on 100 right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just continue, I guess. Don't need to send me. I can listen and then like one by one, and then I can stop you.
Okay. So on page 100, proactivity, the 30-day test. We don't have to go through the test. Oh, wait, give me a second. Hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, so proactivity, the 30-day test. We don't have to go through the death camp experience of Frank to recognize and develop our own proactivity. It is in the ordinary events of every day that we develop the proactive capacity to handle the extraordinary pressure of life. It's how we make and keep commitments, how we handle a traffic jam, how we respond to a inherit no in iterate customer or a disobedient child. It's how we view our problems and where we focus our energies. It's the language we use. I would challenge you to test the principle of proactivity for 30 days. Simply try it and see what happens. For 30 days, for 30-day work only in your circle of influence. Make small commitments and keep them. Be a light, not a judge. Be a model, not a critic. Be and keep them. Be no, be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Try it in your marriage, in your family, in your job. Don't argue for other people's weaknesses. Don't argue for your own. When you make a mistake, admit it, correct it, and learn from it immediately. I don't get into a blaming, accusing mode. I don't get into a blaming, accusing mode. Work on things you have control over. Work on you, on B. Look at the weaknesses of others with compassion, not accusation. It's not what they're not it's not what they're not doing or should be doing. That's the issue. The issue is that it is your own chosen response to the situation and what you should be doing. If you start to think the problem is out there, stop yourself. That thought, um, that thought is the problem. People who exercise their embryonic freedom, um, embryonic freedom day after day, will little by little expand that freedom. People who do not find that it withers until they are literally being lived. They are acting out the scripts written by parents, associates, and societies. We are responsible for our own effectiveness, for our happiness, and ultimately, I would say for the most of our circumstances. Samuel Johnson observes the fountain of content must spring up in the mind, and he who has so little knowledge of human nature has to seek happiness by changing anything but his own disposition. will waste his life in fruitless efforts and multiply the grief he proposed to. Knowing that we are responsible is fundamental to effectiveness and to every other habits of effectiveness we will discuss.
In what habit
Application,
is it? In what habit is it?
huh? This thing they don't show.
Still not yet to the habits. One, two, three, or what is it?
Wait, let me check.
Yeah.
I don't see any habits. So it's not yet. It's
Oh,
almost there.
okay. Yeah.
No.
Good.
Okay, so
Go
application
on.
suggestion. For a full day, listen to your language and to the language of the people around you. How often do you use the and here reactive phrase such as if only, I can't, or I have to? 2. Identify an experience you might encounter in the near future where, based on past experience, you would probably behave reactively. Review the situation in the context of your circle of influence. How could you respond proactively? Take several moments and create the experience vividly in your mind, picturing yourself responding in a proactive manner. Remind yourself of the gap between stimulus and response. Make a commitment to yourself to exercise your freedom to choose. Select a problem from your work or personal life that is frustrating to you. Determine whether it is a direct, indirect, or no control problem. Identify the first step you can take in your circle of influence to solve it and take that step. Try the 30-day test of proactivity. Be aware of the change in your circle of influence. Okay, so we're going to habit one. New insight on habit one. Be proactive by Sean Covey. Growing up in my home was often painful because dad would make us take responsibility for everything. If I came home from school and said something like, my girlfriend makes me so mad, dad would respond by saying, no one can make you mad unless you let them, Sean. It's your choice. Or if I grumble, I can't stand my math teacher, I'm going to flunk algebra because of him. Dad would take me aside and gently say, Sean, listen to your language. It's if you flunk algebra, it's your fault, not your teacher's. And instead of talking about your teacher, why not talk with him about how to improve things in class? I I think, are you serious, Dad? You don't get it. And then I'll go find mom who let me blame other people for my problems. It was a good balance. Dad was always loyal to to principles, while mom was always loyal to you. Okay? As humans, our tendency is to play the victim, and unless you're watchful, it will sneak up on you, and you will start blaming outside forces, parents, spouses, bosses, the weather, the government, circumstances, the man, whomever for your problem. In reality, we are not victims, we're agents. We are the creative force of our lives, and we are free to choose. We have to be reminded of this all the time.
Mhm.
Wait, oh, it's raining.
Okay. It was rain like I think a little bit earlier, but now it's stopped here in Battambang.
Oh, it started raining just now.
Yeah.
All right. So, where am I? Okay. Many years ago, my dad asked me how work was going. I began listing my complaints. It's hard to juggle so much. The office politics are terrible. I'm totally burned out. My long commute is trying to kill me, is killing me, and on and on. I was hoping for a little sympathy instead. Dad looked at me disappointedly and said, "Geez, John, that doesn't sound like you. Why are you being such a victim? Organize your time so that you're not busy. You're not so busy. Don't get your head into the office politics. If you don't like your long commute, then head to the office politics. If you don't like your long commute, then move." He then walked away. I was taken aback, but suddenly realized he's absolutely right. I am a victim. I am being a victim. How did this happen? Stop it right now. It was a good wake-up call. Yes, I was free to choose my attitudes, my level of busyness, my commute, and my response to everything that was happening to me. I feel so grateful for the reminder.
Okay.
What,
Like in the last passage that you just read, what is it?
like just now?
Yeah.
Yes, I am free to choose my attitude, my level of busyness, my
Hmm.
commute, my response to everything that was happening to me. I felt so grateful for the reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in that one, it's like who is the problem?
I think it's Sean because he like don't organize his
Hmm.
stuff properly. Like he's responsible of doing the things that he's facing right now,
Yeah.
but he don't know how to like organize it. So it's like chubok about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like same thing with our life. If and here is like it gives really some of the easy example about work commute. If you don't like to go to work that far, that long, that stressful,
Mhm.
then even simple solutions, sometimes we don't see it in the as a solution. Sometimes we need just to move to closer to a better or closer place that you can access the like to work easily. Then it's gonna
Mhm.
give you a lot of free headaches, like stress free. I mean, so it's like sometimes people tend to be, like stuck in one loop that they go to
Yeah.
work and it's so far, traffic jams, they always late, and people complains, and even them like him or her themselves, they feel like
Mhm.
stressful. But then why don't you move? Why don't you move to the next or find a room, find an apartment or somewhere that you can just move and stay there, or stop working, go to
Mhm.
find the other work that you like, something like that. Why you have to be stressful in one, like stuck in one loop, like in your whole life is about in one something. So it's like simple and easy example for that. And even my friend is like they complain a lot about traffics and everything, but sometimes they never realize that oh, if I can move a little bit closer, then it's gonna be a lot of stress free from traffic, save time. You will be like healthier when you are stress free, like everything is solved. Okay, something like
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything similar idea or similar problem to that one that you can think of?
Yeah. I'm always like stressful within my schoolwork because of the amount that my teacher keep giving me. I study three language, so when it comes to like tests, those exam and stuff,
Yeah.
it's stressful because my school they put okay, example English as the week one, and
Mm-hmm.
then after week one you get Saturday, Sunday, and then the next week, week two, you get Khmer. Already Khmer. You don't have any break, just Khmer. And after the Khmer, Saturday, Sunday, you get to rest and stuff. Week three, Chinese. So like 3 weeks of like studying so hard
Mm-hmm.
and exam. Yeah, that's stressful. I can organize my like my time, but like not to that point.
Mm-hmm.
it's like kind of all over my limit or something.
Yeah, being a student, something like that. But you can like think of like that is you can change your kind of ways of thinking. If you think that is like your work, then you have to do it. Then
Mm-hmm.
you change like to make yourself feel like to do, feel like it, feel like this is your life, your life kind of work. You cannot escape from it, and you have to feel like it. You have to do it.
What do you mean?
Instead of thinking that this is the work that people want you to do, you think like this is my work that I have to do. Change your mindset a little bit, your paradigm shift, so that you don't feel a lot like much pressures on yourself. Because this thing is like you have to see a little bit further in the future. If you cannot do this work, then um you might not have enough tool for your life to work on. Because this language is this skill is like your tool so that you can work later on.
Oh,
You understand what I mean?
kind of.
That's difficult, right?
It's kind of difficult, yeah.
Yeah. It's something like because when we got homework, we got work from school, and a
Yeah,
lot of students tend to feel like that is the overwhelm of the work because they don't like it.
yeah.
Then now you have to like it. You have to change your mindset that, oh, I like this one. I need to do it. I have to do it.
So like
Whatever word,
to
whatever way that you can just change the way you feel about a work, like switch it from something that you used to feel to switch to
make
something that you feel like a little bit relaxed. Then it's just like your life job. This is your life job. You cannot escape from it. So you, whatever situation you need to face and you need to do it, and you need to do it in the peaceful ways. It's like that. Just trick your mind, you trick your kind of feeling a little bit so that you can um find something. And also you can find some other solution to do like to do it like you need to save other time from doing something else to focus on which one that you are not really good at. For example, like
yeah,
Chinese, English, math, and other subjects that you might not good at, then you can
yeah,
take from something that you're already good at, but learn those kind of things, those kind of subjects.
yeah.
Focus more on this or that one that you feel like you need more time to do it and something like that.
So like you force yourself to like this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It sounds like force, but you have to give yourself like a flow of it's difficult to explain, but this kind of first thing first, like it sounds like force, but it's not really like that. If you force yourself, then it's still there, it's not really the thing. You still like feel like pushed back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sound like that. It's still like that.
No. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right then. So I'm gonna continue.
Yeah. No, I
Okay,
will
so
drop a new link. I will drop a new link, then
okay,
you can go on. So we
okay,
finish here now.
okay, okay.
Yeah.